Hari Om. In this part, we will explore the meaning of the 13th Shloka of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam. Rudro Bahushira Babruhu Vishwayoni Suchishravaha Amrita Shasvatasthanuhu Vararoho Mahatapaha. Now, let's examine the meaning of this shloka. The word Rudraha has three meanings. First, one who brings tears of joy to his devotees. Second, one who confers the good on his devotees. And the third, one who destroys misery. Rodayati iti Rudraha. Sri Parasara Bhattar interprets this to mean that Bhagwan brings tears of joy to his devotees. Sri Adi Shankara explains that Rud means good and Ra means one who confers, and hence Rudra means one who confers good. Another meaning of Rudraha is that he is the one who destroys misery. Ram Dhrayavati iti Rudraha. It is very interesting to note that the names generally attributed to Shiva, such as Rudra, Sthanu, Ishana, and even the name Shiva, find their way in the Vishnu Sahasranamam. The converse is also true. In Sri Rudram, we have a line saying, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya Vishnave Mrityurme Pahi, where Rudra is addressed as Vishnu. It goes to show the basic underlying unity of Hari and Haran. Bahushiraha means one who is multi-headed. In Purusha Suktam, Bhagavan is described as Sahasrasirisha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat, meaning he is the Purusha with 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes and 1,000 feet. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, verse 11, Sanjaya says, Sarvascharyamayam Devam Anantam Vishvato Mukham. Sanjaya says that Arjuna witnessed the Virat Rupa of Bhagavan, which had countless faces looking in all directions. In chapter 11, verse 16, Arjuna says, Aneka Bahudara Vaktra Netram Pashyami Tvam Sarvato Nantarupam Na Antam Na Madhyam Na Punasvatin Pashyami Vishveshwara Vishwarupa. I see your endless form everywhere, with countless hands, heads, stomachs, and eyes. I see you with no end, no middle, and no beginning. Sri Parasara Bhattar has interpreted the name as referring to the form of Bhagavan as Ananta, in which form he has many faces and over 1,000 hoods. Again, in chapter 13, we have Sarvataha Panipadam Tat Sarvatokshi Siromukham. The pure Sarvarupa has hands and legs everywhere, has eyes, heads and mouths everywhere. Babruhu means the supporter. Bibharti Lokan iti Babruhu, the one who supports the worlds. He, as Adisesha, supports the earth. He is also the supporter of the earth as Adikurma, Adivaraha, etc. Vishwayonihi has two meanings. First, he is the cause of this world. Second, he is the one who unites his devotees with himself. Yoni means the cause. Since he is the cause of this world, he is called Vishwayoni. In the 89th Nama, Vishwaretha, we saw that he is the seed from which the world originated. This Nama says that he is also the place where the seed develops into its full blossom. Yoni also means womb, and He is the seed, the womb, the sustainer after the birth of the world, the one who impartially observes, kshetragya, or skillfully cultivates. The word yoni is derived from the word yu, which means to unite. Thus, yoni can refer to Bhagavan's act of uniting his devotees with him. When Hanuman came and confirmed that he had sighted Sita, Lord Rama was so happy that he gave him a tight hug. Hanuman was ecstatic. Here's an interesting story of Tirupan Arvar. Tirupan was found in a paddy field in Varayur near Srirangam by a couple from the Panar community. The childless couple cherished his arrival and brought him up with much love and care. Panars are a community of musicians and traditional song makers who are capable of moving their audiences to states of ecstasy and bliss. Tirupan is believed to be an avatar from Vishnu's chest known as Srivatsam. Legend has it that all Alvars are avatars of some parts of Vishnu. Being a divine child, his instincts were heavenly, and he grew as a man uninterested in all the glamour of the world. Having a veena in his hand, he was always seen singing glories of Lord Vishnu. He was soon famous in and around villages of southern India. His skills as a bhakti musician and his abilities to express and invoke bhakti among his listeners drew audiences from afar. He was soon to be known as Panar Perumal. The Panar community were considered as outcasts. One of the strictures on them was that they were not allowed to use the shores of Kaveri river, considered sacred and pure by the higher caste people of the region. Following this stricture, Panar Perumal did not come near the Kaveri river, but mostly stood alongside its banks facing the Srirangam temple and sang in praises of Lord Ranganatha. One day, a sage by the name Lokasaranga came to the river Kaveri for drawing water for the temple. Panar was in deep devotion and was unaware of his surroundings that he missed the voice of Lokasaranga, asking him to move away. The sage threw a small stone in his direction to wake him, but the stone accidentally hit the forehead of Panar and he started to bleed. Panar quietly retired. Unaware of the injury caused to Panar, the sage returned to the temple. He was taken aback on seeing blood oozing out from the forehead of the idol of Lord Ranganatha. That very night the Lord appeared in the dream of Lokasaranga and commanded him to bring Panar to the temple on his shoulders the following morning. Accordingly, Lokasaranga requested Panar to come to the temple on his shoulders, but Panar, referring to his lowly birth, declined to go along. When he was told of Lord Vishnu's command, Panar agreed. When they reached the sanctum, Panar experienced the bliss of Lord Ranganatha and composed the Amaranadipuran, comprising of 10 pasurams or verses describing the beauty of Lord Ranganatha from the Lord's lotus feet to his divine head, and ultimately laid his life at the feet of the Lord. The first pasuram describes Arangan's feet. Neelmadil Arangathamman Tirukkamalapadam Vandu en Kannin Ullana Okkindrade, meaning, he is the Lord of Arangam, surrounded by lofty walls. Oh, his auspicious lotus feet have come to stay in my eyes. He then proceeded to describe the whole body of the Lord and sang a total of 10 pasurams or verses which described in detail the beauty of the Lord Ranganatha from his lotus feet to his divine head. His final verse read as Kondal Vandanai Kovalanai Vennai Undavayan என் உள்ளம் கவர்ந்தானை, அண்டர்கோன் அணியரங்கன் என் அமுதனைக் கண்ட கண்கள் மற்றொன்றினை காணாவே. The dark-hued Lord is the one who came as a cowherd lad and stole butter. He is the Lord of gods and of Arangam also. He has stolen my heart. After seeing my Lord and experiencing the ambrosial delight, my eyes will see nothing else. And finally, after completing the verses, Tirupanarvar fell down and laid his life at the Lord's feet and attained liberation. He became a part of the Lord along with this mortal sheath. His principal purport in them is, Perumal is the principal supreme entity, and our aims and aspirations should be to attain him through total surrender to him, signified by our placing all of ourselves at his lotus feet. Without the Lord's will, no one can be united with him. He is Vishvayoni because he unites his devotees with himself. Suchishravaha has three meanings. First, one who listens to words which are pure. Second, one whose names are worthy of being heard. Third, one who has beautiful and divine ears. Suchini Shravanyani Shrunoti iti Suchishravaha. One who listens to words that are pure. Sri Parasara Bhattar gives the following reference from the Mahabharata. Suchini Shravanyani Shanomi iha Dhananjaya. Nacha papani grahanami tatoham vai Suchishravaha. O Dhananjaya, I listen here to all that is pure and agreeable to her. I do not heed to what is sinful. Therefore, I am known as Suchishravaha. In this context, Sri Parasara Bhattar points out the incident where Krishna just kept listening to the words of Vidura, which were full of dharma, and the night passed away for Krishna unnoticed. Dharmya ramyascha arthavatihi vichitrartaha padaksharaha shanavanto vividavachaha vidurasya mahatmanaha akamasyaiva krishnasya sa vyatiyaya sarvari. Sri Adi Shankara gives the following interpretation. Shuchini shravamsi namani shravani yanyasyeti shruchishravaha. One whose names and glories are very holy and purifying to her. The word Shravas also means ear. Swami Chinmayananda thus interprets the name as one who has divine ears. He is the hearer of all ears. Amritaha means nectar, and the Bhagwan is the unsatiating nectar to his devotees. The devotees never get satiated by doing service to Bhagavan, and he is limitlessly sweet to his devotees. Another meaning for Amritaha is that he is immortal. Na vidyate mritam maranam asya iti amritaha. He has no decay or death. The Shruti says he is non-decaying and immortal. Ajaraha Amaraha from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Swami Chinmayananda says that he is Amritaha because he can cure the disease of ignorance in his devotees. Shasvatasthanahu means one who is eternally firm. This nama has appeared earlier in two parts as Sashvata and Sthanu separately as the 57th and the 28th namas. Sthanu was earlier interpreted as one who is firm in blessing his devotees, and Shasvata was interpreted as one who is eternal because of his unceasing act of creation, sustenance and destruction. Sri Parasara Bhattar gives this name the meaning eternal and steady. Unlike the nectar for which the Devas and Asuras churned the ocean, he is eternal because he cannot be taken away from those who enjoy him. Sri Adi Shankara gives the meaning that he is eternally firm. Sri Radha Krishna Shastri gives the interpretation that he is Shashvata because he has no beginning or end, and Sthanu because he does not age or decay. Vararoha has two meanings. First, one who is the supreme object of attainment. Second, one who is of excellent ascent. Varam means supreme and Arohanam means ascent. Sri Bhatta's interpretation is that he is the supreme object of attainment and all other objects are inferior. Sri Adi Shankara gives the meaning that he is of excellent ascent. Sri Radha Krishna Shastri suggests that Bhagavan is Vararoha because he is reclining on Adisesha, the high Paryanka. Sri Parasara Bhattar interprets the first 122 namas as describing the para form of Vasudeva, which is not conditioned by any limiting adjuncts and is endowed with the 6 qualities of Jnana, Bala, Aishwarya, Virya, Shakti and Tejas. This is the object of attainment of the released souls. The transcendental nature, Paratva, of Bhagavan has been spoken of mostly by the names ending with the above nama Vararoha. Sri Bhattar also interprets the contents of the first 122 names as the response from Bhishma to Yudhishthira for the first 2 of the 6 questions he posed. The first one being, Kimekam Daivatam Loke, who is the Supreme God? Kim Vapyekam Parayanam, what is the highest goal in life? Vasudeva can be taken as having been included in the para form. The Vyuha form are in charge of the work of creation, sustenance and destruction. They propound the Shastras, explain their significance and give the fruits in accordance with the rules laid down therein. They also teach the method of meditation and worship of Bhagavan. The 6 qualities of the Pararupa are distributed amongst the 4 Vyuhas, being Vasudeva, Samkarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha, and each has its own form and duties. They are the means for the attainment of salvation. The Samkarshana form is associated with knowledge and strength. Starting with the next nama, the Samkarshana form, the second in the Vyuhas, will be covered. Mahatapaha means one who is endowed with great knowledge. Tapas generally means penance. It also means knowledge. Supreme penance leads to ultimate knowledge, and hence the two are synonymous in essence. In this context, Sri Adi Shankara interprets this name as Mahat Srijya Vishayam Tapongyanam Asya iti Mahatapaha. He has the supreme knowledge of creation and hence he is Mahatapaha. This is also reflected in the Mundaka Upanishad, which says, Yasya Jnanamayam Tapaha, whose tapas is the nature of knowledge. Hari Om Tat Sat.